Doing, guys and girls? We're doing really well. We're on to the text. We're going to add the text into our category links. Okay, now what I wanted to show you quickly was in the last tutorial I was having a bit of problem changing the text from pints to pixels, and I had a little obsession and I found out where it is. If you go to edit, right at the bottom, you can't actually see it, but right at the bottom it says preferences, and then click on general. You come down to units and rulers, and under type you choose pixels. Before it was set to points. Okay, I think that's the same for CS3 as CS4. Go there, check it out, let me know. Okay, so that's how you change it from points to pixels. So in this tutorial we're going to add our text, home, telephones and all that sort of stuff, so let's get on with it. What I want to do is I want to first zoom in, okay, and I want to make a I want to select the text tool, horizontal text type tool. I'm going to click and I'm going to type my first one, which is home. Okay, now actually what I want to do as well is I want to change the color of the font and maybe actually the size. So I'm going to come up to the size. I'm going to change this to 14 pixels. I'm going to make this bold, and you know what, I'm going to change it to a color of, and I'm going to type my own color in, 1A446A. Okay, so that's the color I want, 1A446A, and there is my text. So the first one is home. I'm going to hit enter on the keyboard. Next one was telephones. I'm going to hit enter on the keyboard. What was the next one? I think it was cameras. Cameras. About us, and I probably spelled some of these wrong because that's just what I do. Contact us. I forget what the other ones were actually. Let me come back to the original. Latest offers and link to us. Okay, so hit enter. Latest offers, and one more, links to us. There we go, that'll do. Look at that, looking very nice indeed. Okay, so there is our text. I'm actually zoomed in here at 200%. If I zoom out, it's looking good. Now what I want to do though is it's a bit tight together. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to spread this out a bit. What I'm firstly going to do with the text tool selected, I'm actually going to highlight the text, and I'm going to come to this little icon here. It's a letter A. It's called the character. If you can't see it there, simply go to Windows, choose character, and this is the character panel where we can come in and change lots of stuff to the text. The main thing I'm interested in is this one here. I just want to move it to the right a bit. Okay, you'll notice when you hover your mouse over the AA, the cursor changes and you can left click drag this way or left click drag this way, entirely up to you. But what it's doing is it's just giving us that bit more extra space, or if you wanted to you could type in your own coordinates, or there's a drop down menu where you can choose which one you want, but I'm happy with about 23. And now you will notice that our text is spread out a bit and it's looking that damn je ne sais quoi more sexy. So that is the text in. The next thing I want to do is sort out these icons. Okay, so let me just zoom right in here. It's going to look blurred, but that's okay. I'm going to come to our layers. Okay, and you'll notice it's added a new layer. This is the whole text layer. Now what I'm looking for here is the bullet. Okay, this here is the bullet. So I'm going to select the bullet layer. I'm going to come in with the move tool. I'm just going to move this one up just there. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat here. We could come in and make a new bullet every time, but I quite like doing it this way with the move tool selected and holding down Alt on your keyboard. I'm simply just going to left click drag down, and you'll notice it makes a duplicate of it. Now at the moment this duplicate goes pretty much anywhere it wants. Okay, if I hold down shift as well as Alt, okay, you'll now notice it goes in a straight line, and if I move my cursor to the left or right, it moves at a certain angle. Okay, so I'm just holding down shift and Alt, and I'm going to let go there, and then what I can do with move my cursor keys down, and that will allow me to keep it down. So the great thing about the shift is it just keeps it in a straight line. So again, I'm going to hold down Alt, left click, drag down, hold down shift to keep it in a straight line, and then I'm simply just going to come down with my cursor keys, and that's what I'm going to do all the way down. Okay, so I'm just going to drop cursor key down. Okay, hold down Alt, click, hold down shift, keep it in proportion, and just coming down. And then once again, oops, I didn't hold down Alt then. Okay, holding down Alt, drag down, holding down shift, keep it in proportion, using down on the cursor key, one left, shift, using it down, and there we go. Let me zoom out, and that is our icons centered, aligned, everything. They're all in a straight line because I used the shift key, and that is looking very, very sexy indeed. Okay, so the last thing I want to do here is I just quickly want to tidy this up. We've got too many layers. We need to put them in a folder. So again, click on the top layer, come down to this new folder layer. I'm going to double left click, and I'm going to call this, what should I call this? Left links. Left underscore, no, I'll just type in left. And it's coming up in Thai. Sorry about this, guys and girls. Just Thai. Try again. Double left click. Left links. Okay, left links, and then all I'm going to do is click on the first link, which is this one, home, telephones, camera. I'm going to come all the way down to the top bar at the bottom. I'm going to hold shift down on my keyboard, which will allow me to select them all. I'm then just going to drag that in, and there we go. Everything is inside of one folder, and that is that. So that's it for this tutorial.